Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, last time, I finished up level 13, finished off Magneto. Now, that's pretty much all that level really had in store, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, let's try and move on to the next level. One of the last two levels of the entire game. So yeah, let's just hop right in and continue the game. Alright. Honestly, I don't remember what this level has in store for me. I really don't remember. I'll try and figure it out. I think it's the Doctor Doom level. But yeah, the level after that, I think it's the next level after this, one that I'll be doing this video, it should be the Galactus level. So let's just go ahead and just see what I can do here. Yeah, I just want to finish off Doctor Doom already, to be perfectly honest. Let's return to the helicarrier. Wait, I just now realized I could have easily looked at the character stuff. Crap. Let's fool with this real quick, just to get down. And see what I can do with all of this. Yeah, I wish that I looked at the character thing, because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Since I've been wanting to buy new characters, since I have like over 1 million studs by now. Almost 1,500 actually. After this level, I should have like 1,500 studs. Let's just see what I can do here.
We've collated all of our data from every S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and Avenger throughout the world, and we've managed to ascertain that Dr. Doom is definitely up to something bad. I know that's not much to go on, but it is a start, right?
Yeah, clearly he's up to something. That's what we've been trying to find out the entire game. We've been trying to find out what he's been doing the entire game up to this point. Clearly he's doing something with Galactus if he kidnapped the Silver Surfer. You know, and the Silver Surfer, any of them, are a herald of Galactus. You know? Wait, is that Emma Frost? I didn't realize she was in this game. Yeah.
My time is at hand. Soon all on Earth will bow to Doom.
The Earth. It's such an important part of my revenge.
Thanks, but we'll do all the avenging around here.
And looky, Loki and his pal have a big bad mega.
Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Simpletons have no idea.
Honestly, I don't remember how I take out Doctor Doom, but it has to be some way. I mean, come on, there's no way that I can just not defeat Doctor Doom, which is one of the main things I came here to do.
Defend
you know?
Earth? From what?
I'll hold them off. You finish my weapon.
Excellent suggestion.
Fools! This place is mine to rule!
Hey, spider-like agility at your service.
You can't possibly defeat me alone. Who says he's alone?
Alright, let's see what I can do against Doctor Doom. So yeah.
Time for clobbering. I have work to do.
So I got an Avenger, a street level character. One of the Fantastic Four and a mutant. That's honestly kind of cool to think about.
Dr. Doom and Loki are the
you know,
guys who'd share
I got
power?
one member of each team on my side right now. And also, I think that a big reason I got Storm right now is to put out both fires and, you know, power up some junction boxes or whatever those things are. Since she can do both simultaneously, you know, with both her powers. Now, Storm, she's the least reliable out of that stuff. With putting out fires.
Spider sense is tingling.
Because there are characters who frankly do their own abilities a lot better, like Thor, Iceman, and you know, basically almost any character you can think of. They do it better than Storm, which is wild to think about, considering there are mutants who aren't even Omega level, who do stuff better than an Omega level mutant. That is crazy to think about. Like, Storm is an Omega level mutant, one of the most powerful classes out there for mutants. Yet, she gets outclassed by mutants weaker than her in this game. You know, like, that's wild to think about. You know? Alright, I'm gonna need Captain America for this. He should be able to jump on these pads. Yep, he is. Alright, now let's just use his shield over here.
On the wall. Do we have something that would fit in?
Yeah, I know how this game works. I don't need any tips. I've been playing this game for like, what, a couple weeks straight? Well, borderline straight anyways. Like on and off, more likely, is more the correct term for how long I've been playing this game. But either way, I've been playing this game all this time. Of course I know how to play it by now. I don't need any tips. It's like I've been using all these characters for the entire game. Of course I know how to use them effectively. You know? Like, it only makes sense that I know how to use them effectively. You know? If I didn't, there's something wrong. Considering there hasn't been any new characters in a few levels. In at least a few levels, actually.
Everything seems to run off magnets.
Okay, I'm gonna need Thing. To be able to pull this thing off the wall. Alright, I'm gonna need Captain America real quick. For the shield panel. Jesus Christ, I don't know why this game still gives you tips so late into the game, whenever it's like one of the last 2 levels of the entire game. Why is it still giving you tips like you don't know what you're doing? And even then, it should be obvious what to do if you haven't played it in some time. You know, even then, it should still be obvious regardless. If you know anything about Marvel characters, or just look at their appearance. Because even then, it should be obvious what they do. You know? Like, even then, it should be obvious what those characters do. Like Captain America. His main trait is a shield. It's gonna be obvious what he does. The Thing, he's a big, bulky, strong-looking character. It's obvious that it's what he's gotta do. Spider-Man, everybody knows what he can do. Even grandmas know what he can do. Storm is the only one that really doesn't look like what her powers would be, to be perfectly honest. Considering she doesn't give off weather control vibes in her appearance. You know? So yeah. She's the only character out of these 4 that doesn't look like what they could do. Johnny Storm. If he's in a Spire mode, it's obvious what he's gonna be able to do. And then, you know, like in a lot of characters for Marvel, it's obvious what they're gonna do and how they get their powers. You know, like, it's obvious what their powers do just by looking at them. You know, like, not every Marvel character will do that. I've made that obvious already. But even then, it's like most of the characters are like that. You know? Let's just go ahead and just get Spider-Man and pull these, grapple things. So that way we can get through this door and try and fight Dr. Doom. Alright, I have all characters accounted for. Yeah, there we go. Both those turrets are down. What am I supposed to do here? Wait, let's use Spider-Man to, you know, swing across this. Alright, I'm also gonna need... Turns out I'm gonna need Storm. Since, you know, she can actually, you know, do all this. Since she can, you know, control all the weather. You know, and then manage all this. Alright. Time to get Captain America real quick. Wait, where's Spider-Man? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I was wondering where Spider-Man went. I was wondering where Peter went. You know, there for a second anyways. Because I didn't see him. Alright, let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna need Spider-Man. Thankfully, he didn't despawn, by accident. Or whatever. Because that would honestly sucked if he did. Because I wouldn't have been able to beat the level at that point if he did disappear like Thor did last video. Alright, let's just try and do whatever I can to get past all this. I'm gonna need Captain America now. Wait, is this the only level that actually takes place in space? In one where the main villain of the entire... Well, one of the main villains of the entire game is a planet eater? Wow, that's weird. That is wild to think about. Alright, I'm gonna need to swap back to Storm. Alright, let's just try and get this thing charged. I'm gonna have to break this box and build. Yeah, this level is gonna be a lot longer than expected, if I'm being honest, because, you know, I have to keep charging these pads, these junction boxes, whatever, and then moving the platforms to the proper direction. Alright, I'm gonna need Spider-Man.
My spider sense again.
Well, I think
What
that this
is
is
it?
the last one I need to get done. Alright, I need Thing. Here we go.
Warning.
Let's just keep
Adjoining
moving.
Connection bridge is not safe.
Seems like that's gonna be
Proceeding is
some
not
power
advised.
units, for
Yeah, they
Storm
always say
and
that.
Thing. However, I'm supposed to access that. Alright, I lost some studs, but that's fine. I can just get them back relatively easily. Alright, let's just see what I can do.
My spider sense is tingling.
Alright, let's climb up. And just see what I can do here. Wait, there's a mini kit. I wanna grab that. Just for the pure fun of it. Wow, these mini kits are really easy to grab. Like, I haven't even had too much difficulty grabbing them for most of the game, actually. That's wild to think about, considering mini kits are supposed to be, like, more puzzle-based, if anything. You know? So that's weird how they're so easy to get here. Like, they're so open. Like, most of them, like, they're supposed to be, like, generally hidden, in plain sight. You know? So it's weird how they're so, like, easy to access, because most of the time they should be only accessible through puzzles. And even then, most of the mini kits I've got through this game are just straight up found, you know, through, just walking up and grabbing them. Like, I've got 3 mini kits throughout the entire game that could have easily been done by that. And mind you, I missed plenty more past that I didn't bother grabbing, because 100% completion is not my style for these playthroughs. I'm not a 100% completion. I'm not a completionist in these playthroughs. Alright, I'm gonna need Thing for these 2 grabbing things. Whatever they're called. And those green handlebars.
Hang on, everybody! Together!
Why would that lead to space?
Maybe we should have.
Alright, let's just see what I can do here, though. Hopefully this can get to Dr. Doom. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. Crap, I missed some 1,000 studs. That sucks. Let's just try and get some more, I guess. If I can.
Remind me not to take the scenic route next time.
Honestly, I just can't wait to get done with this game already. Because I want to show up the ending to this game. I got the rest of this level and next video to go until I can actually finish up everything. So let's just see what I can do with all of this. I gotta defeat 20 Doom bots.
You cannot stop me now.
Yeah, I hate the animations because that just draws out time. And they just happen so commonly that it doesn't make them feel special, you know? It just makes them so easy to grab or anything. Like, and also it's used for quick and easy bonuses, if anything. And that just lessens the value of them, in my opinion, you know? Honestly, I don't remember much about the Doctor Doom fight.
I am
Who the heck is that? Clearly I'm gonna need Thing to fight this thing off. Okay, let's just try and slow him down, I guess. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do. Never mind, I guess I gotta just watch him slide. Yeah, let's just try and tear off the mask. Because that would probably be the best thing, it's just tearing off the mask. Okay, let's just use Spider-Man to pull off this thing. Okay, I don't know what I can do here. Wow, that was a lot easier than what I thought it would be. Let's just see what Doctor Doom will do. His field is down, so he's not much for defensive standpoints anyways anymore. Alright, I'm gonna need Captain America. Since his shield should be able to protect everybody. Where is Captain America? There he is.
Need some kind of weapon, sharp object to trigger it.
Yeah, let's just try and build this. Okay. I need to just try and aim with this at Doctor Doom. Yeah, that probably doesn't, help out too much, but it does slow down Doctor Doom's progression. What am I doing wrong? Wait, I think I have to destroy this generator thing. Yeah, that would make the most sense if I'm being honest. For obvious reasons. So let's just see what I can do with it. Let's aim for the top one, because that would be easier. Alright, let's aim for this one now. Come on, don't lure any enemies this way. That would just suck, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's stop Doctor Doom already. Okay, let's just try and hit Doctor Doom to save Captain America. Wow, this fight is a lot easier than expected, if I'm being honest. Okay, he's got a shield up now. That really sucks too. Yeah, I gotta just try and keep everybody safe. I only lost 2 hearts there. Okay, let's just try and do whatever I can to keep everybody safe. Let's just try and get up my hearts too. Okay, I'm gonna have to just jump out of the way whenever he charges at me. There we go. There we go. I just need to try and knock him down. Now I should be able to tear off his mask. Now I gotta just do this again. Now I'm gonna need Spider-Man for the grapple. For his webs. Okay, there we go. Come on, just pull this thing off. I don't need that. I just need to pull off his, one thing. Come on. This is not helping out, Peter. Come on. Yeah, this really sucks. Let's save and continue. Okay, there we go. That helps out a lot, considering that got that thing out of the way. And if I get in a glitch that should be able to get me back to where I need to go. You know? So yeah, let's see what I can do here. Yeah, I need to just get Captain America's shield. I need him real quick. Alright, where's Captain America? There he is. Alright, let's build this thing. Whatever it is. It's a shield panel. Okay, I just need to try and do whatever I can here. Okay, let's destroy the bottom one first, since that's the easiest one to go for. And it would, you know, only help me out in the long run. Especially with aiming and stuff. Huh? How did I die there? I am so confused how I died. Like I should have still had at least one heart. If I did lose any. Alright, let's just see what I can do here. Let's get rid of this last one. This last ring. There we go. I gotta take out Dr. Doom now in his last 2 hearts. Alright. There we go. He's got 1 heart left. And then Dr. Doom's defeated. Man, this feels like final boss vibes, if anything. You know? Too bad it isn't, because there's still 1 entire level after this. Okay, I'm gonna have to dodge this guy. I'm gonna have to bob and weave him. Jump out of the way, and then let the thing handle him. Okay, let's just see what I can do here. Let's just try and do whatever I can to pull off his mask. Let's just try and, I guess, get off this mask and then get Spider-Man. To, you know, grapple this thing. And then send him flying to be able to get rid of Dr. Doom. Alright, let's just get rid of Dr. Doom's last part, I guess.
You've ruined them! I will destroy you!
Where is he? Like, how am I supposed to, you know, defend against him now? Okay, there we go. At least Dr. Doom's defeated.
It cannot be! I'm Dr. Doom! Sorry, Doc, but you know what? It's finally clobbering time!
Man, that was honestly kind of a fun level, if I'm being honest. Like, it was a really fun level. Though it did feel kind of sluggish at times, you know? But hey, at least I can move on to the next level, next video, you know?
Brother Loki, Doom's plan has failed. Abandon his weapon.
Doom's plan? A weapon? Lightning you have. Imagination you don't.
Nice hat.
Galactus, devourer of worlds. Not mine, bub.
Finally, my vengeance will be realized on your pathetic planet. I will harness the power of Galactus. He will have the Earth for breakfast and Asgard for lunch.
Wow, he's gonna be pretty full. That's quite a lot of protein, even for a big guy.
This, all this, brother. All a sad plan for revenge on Earth? On Asgard?
Yes, brother. I sat in my prison cell, plotting my revenge, thinking, planning, convincing Dr. Doom to do my bidding. And you never saw it coming. Now, behold my genius!
I mean, it was kind of obvious that Loki was the one controlling things from behind the scenes. It was obvious, you know? And now he's controlling Galactus. Yeah, that's not good, considering
Okay,
Galactus
people,
is the
let's go to
devourer
work.
of worlds,
Avengers,
and
assemble.
he's most likely gonna, Loki's most likely gonna have Galactus trying to eat Earth. And everyone on it, too. So yeah, that's not good.
Yes, a giant alien being is attempting to eat our planet with the help of a Norse god. I'm on it.
Thank you for calling S.H.I.E.L.D. Can you hold, please? Thank you for calling S.H.I.E.L.D. Please hold.
Gentlemen, the situation is dire. I welcome any ideas.
You've got to be more flexible in your thinking, Director.
Maybe the bad guys can help. I guess technically that's a bad idea.
Ironic. I mean, if Earth is gone, who do they have to menace with evil plots? Each other?
Hello. Doc, it's Nick Fury. I have a proposal for you and your friends.
I'm just wondering how Nick Fury, or why he has our numbers. You know, like it really doesn't make sense whenever you think about it, considering he works with heroes. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'll try and finish up the game next video. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.